how to multiply your effectiveness. Welcome to a new week. Welcome to episode 251. Welcome to the Marketing for Owners podcast. Welcome from me, John Butt, your host, where I try to help you create your self-marketing company, a company that does all the marketing while you go do what you like. Could be lying on a beach, could be doing other work, could be at home, could be at your kids' soccer match, football where I come from, all that kind of stuff. It's possible. It's easier than you think. One of the things that's very important though is you. Is what work do you do? How effective are you? Are you a control freak? Or do you have the ability to see the bigger picture? Let me think. Example. If you were going to start an airline, you'd buy an aeroplane, okay? You buy an airplane, pilots, stewardesses, whatever we call those people these days, ground crew, etc., etc. It does okay. You get passengers. You don't just keep doing it like that. You then buy another plane. So you get another crew. Yeah? More ground crew, etc. Then you get another plane and another plane. And you just rinse, repeat. You keep doing the same thing. But you, personally, you don't have to fly every single plane. You don't have to be on them. You don't have to be checking the oil, all the tire pressures, or whatever you do in an aeroplane. You expand and hire good people to do the work. Now, this can apply to your marketing and, in fact, to every aspect of your business. If you are a carpenter and you work on renovations and refurbishments of buildings, you can either choose to do the work all on your own, and you're limited by the fact that there are 24 hours in a day, and some of it you've got to be eating and sleeping. Or you can hire a team who can do that job while you go off and get another one, and then hire a team to do that job while you go off and get another job and hire a team to do that job. You go off and get another one. Meanwhile, the original team's finished their job. They come along and do that, etc., etc. In your marketing, that applies. So I explain you need a new website. You need to be producing constant content, writing posts, writing content for that website. You need to be writing content for emails to send out to your customers or potential customers. You need to be writing content that you may post in other places to attract larger audiences from other websites or magazines to come to your site. But you've got a job. Until I told you that, you were already busy doing business type stuff. So if I'm going to say do all that as well, how are you going to do it? You can either delegate or outsource. Now you start to multiply yourself. Perhaps you do enjoy writing, but you don't have quite enough time. Why don't you write some and train other people to do it your style? How about social media? Social media is a busy, busy topic. It's very necessary and it's free. We need to be doing it, but who's got the time? It doesn't have to take that long, but it's a commitment. It's a commitment every single day. Now, you can organize it. You can use tools to pre-schedule things, but it's still work that needs to be done, and the same work can't be done, or it's a similar system can be done, but it's different words, different posts, different tweets, etc. next week and then the week after. So you constantly have to be producing new content. Can you do all that? Do you think you can fit another 15 minutes in every day? 15 minutes is going to take you 30 really, isn't it? Because you're going to learn. Or would you rather delegate it or outsource it? Now, outsourcing, you've got places such as freelancer.com. You've got Upwork, which is a combination of Elance and Odesk, upwork.com. There are many other sites like that, and those are the big ones that I use. You've got Fiverr.com, Fiverr with 2 R's on the end, and other sites like Fiverr. Although they're original, they're the best. You can find people who specialise in these jobs. They just need to be shown how to do it. It's another thing, when you do outsource or delegate, don't assume that the people can do it the way it needs to be done, or the way you want it done. Or perhaps you don't know the way it needs to be done, but you may still assume they do. Don't, because who knows? Who knows if they are? Pick your system, follow someone, follow their system, do it that way. Have the outsourcer or the person you delegate to in your team or company do it that way, and then check every now and again. Check it's being done properly. You can leverage your time, you can multiply yourself, you can create a lot of work while you carry on doing what you were doing, and you simply just manage the little systems that you create. These people, when you outsource or when you delegate, these are not full-time roles. These are people who can squeeze it in, but work with them. Don't think they'll just do it for you, okay? This is how bigger companies are made, by leveraging. You'll figure it out. We'll talk about it many, many more times in the future, don't you worry. It is a Monday, and on a Monday, I always give a book for the week. Now, if you go to marketingforowners.com/books, you will see every single book I've ever recommended. There's one every single Monday, and this is episode 251. So that's 50 or 51 of them, one or other. You'll see. Today is a great book. Now, I can't remember for the life of me who recommended this, but I read this just a few weeks ago. It's called The Fred Factor by Mark Sanborn. Now, the great thing about The Fred Factor is it is an inspirational book. It's a feel-good book. It's like The Go-Giver by Bob Berg and things like that, and even Richest Man in Babylon. There's some books that just make you feel good. They make you feel good about life, about the possibilities, about what can be done. The Fred Factor is one of those. The other great thing, and I love about it, is it's true. It's a true story. It also has many other true stories intertwined within it. And it just, it lights you up to the world of possibilities. I recommend you read The Fred Factor. I guarantee that when you've read it, you will tell at least one other person about it, because you won't have read something like that before, and you will be inspired to be a better you. Go check it out. I recommend it. I'll see you tomorrow.